all you wild Autobots out there. It's you two Transformer uncles back here for Cinephellas. I'm Optimus Logan Myers. That's my good mate over there.
Well, hey guys, it's Shia LaBeouf here. Do you remember me from the first Michael Bay movie?
No, no, no.
That's right. We are back to review a brand new Transformers movie. This one is not live action, it's an animated take on the beloved franchise. I really appreciated it going back to its animated roots, having been introduced to the Transformers a long time ago with the cartoon series back in the day, in our childhood. Going back to animation and it being computer animation, the things that they're able to do on screen are just phenomenal, and a much better representation of what the Transformers can be in this animated form rather than live action. That's right, we're talking about the all new animated adventure. It's basically their untold origin story. It's called Transformers One. Transformers, roll out.
Whoa! I got a battle mask! It appears with this guy. Knife hands? I have knife hands!
I can see that.
Yeah, that's right. These two old men are back at it for Cinefellas talking about Transformers 1. Came out a few months ago. Had the chance to check this out with our sons and back to share our thoughts on this. Both of us being huge Transformers fans, like you were saying, the cartoon back in the 80s, introduction to these characters, of course, all the Hasbro toys over the years, that we both collected, played with, and now our kids are doing that. Of course, this brand new film is a origin story of Optimus Prime and Megatron. Of course, those are the arch nemesis, the enemies here. But back in the day, the origin story, they're good friends, and everything they encounter in this film is really cool. And just really them younger versions. These characters are voiced by Chris Hemsworth and Brian Tyree Henry. A lot of supporting voice actors, actresses in this film that people are going to be familiar with.
A great voice cast, yeah. Scarlett Johansson, Keegan-Michael Key, Steve Buscemi, Lawrence Fishburne, John Hamm. The list goes on. This movie really grabbed me from the start. It just feels so energetic, and like you mentioned, this is their origin story, so they're young, vibrant, and it's a fast-paced movie. Like the action, once it gets going, it doesn't let up off the gas pedal. There's a lot of funny moments, some good adult humor in it too. A couple parts that I laughed at them that were kind of over my son's head, more adult humor. But man, this just had fun written on it from the get go. This one, yeah, it hit theaters and it just didn't do well. Like it was there for a weekend, it did okay, but the second weekend is just like completely forgotten, which is too bad. But hopefully this will have a good life on digital here, like we are seeing it now. Hopefully it is able to get a lot of viewers because it definitely deserves to be seen. And I really did enjoy it, especially, more than the last, 3, 4 Transformers movies, how many there have ever been. Although, we did like the Rise of the Beasts, I think that one, and Bumblebee was pretty good too. So there are a couple really good live action ones. The first one's good too. But yeah, I just think animation, they're able to show you a lot more here. And I just loved the way that the cast worked together here. Chris Hemsworth was great. Orion Pax, I didn't really know that was going to end up. I mean, he looked obviously like Optimus Prime, but I didn't know how the story was going to be, if they're like going to be other Transformers that would like take over for him. But this is basically the origin story of these characters. Chris Hemsworth leading the pack here, and having to deal with all the Decepticons too. So we get a lot of lore from the old series here, and they really dive into what's at stake here for these Transformers, and it all has to do with what's inside them there, right in their chests.
That's right. I want to spoil too much, people out there that haven't seen this. But I think the big problem with this movie was the marketing. I didn't even know anything about this movie. You brought it up. I'm like, well, what's Transformers 1? I had no idea. I saw zero trailers
Yeah.
for this and see anything online. So yeah. That stinks because it was just an all-star ensemble, voice actors and actresses. Beautiful animation and this great directing. Josh Cooley used to work for Pixar. Of course, coming over here to do the new Transformers 1 movie. Just really great job directing this. Taking me back to my childhood and also bringing this to a new generation for younger kids. Obviously, the animation's a lot better. Computer animation, but just a good looking film. I love all the action scenes. There's a lot of energy. It feels more contained in this movie compared to like a live action Michael Bay movie. And there's also no humans in this. So that's also another benefit of this movie. You kind of get lost with these humans and should be more focused on like Optimus Prime and the rest of the crew here. Bumblebee, of course, and Megatron. So that's why I really enjoyed this movie. It's all contained. It felt like I was jumping into this universe and very nostalgic for me, and just was really pleased watching this. And another great animated film. I know we just talked about The Wild Robot, but a few really great animated films this year, and had an absolute blast watching this with my son. So that being said, I'm going to give Transformers once. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 Scarlett Johansson hair pieces.
Yeah, it just had all the energy, all the exuberance, the excitement was there. Voice cast was great. Direction, like you mentioned, was great. I didn't realize he was from Pixar, so that makes all the sense in the world. He knows what he's doing. And they really put together a really fun movie here from top to bottom. It'll get, generations coming up now interested in the Transformers, and, we'll make it bigger than ever. It sucks that it didn't have the marketing, like you mentioned. Yeah, we just really didn't hear much about it before it came out. So that's kind of a fail there on the marketing department. But with our word of mouth and us telling you, you guys should definitely check out Transformers 1. It's definitely worth your time. And if you have little ones to definitely watch with them, we think that they'll really enjoy it along with us, the old guys and the old girls that were Transformers fans from back in the day. It's got something for everyone. So with that being said, I'm going to give Transformers 1, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 Cybertron hair pieces.
So I want to hear from all you wild Decepticons out there. What did you like about Transformers 1? What didn't you like about it? What's your favorite Transformers film? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, check out these wild robots on Facebook, X, and Instagram, and our website, Cinephellas.com, for the latest, greatest TV, movie news, and reviews.
Beautiful, son. Another fun movie review. We thank everybody for checking out our review of Transformers 1. Make sure to check it out on digital. We're going to probably pick it up in 4K. I know that I'd be interested in that. Another great animated movie. Like you mentioned, we've seen a couple, this last quarter of the year, Wild Robot, and another robot movie, Transformers 1. So some really good animation hitting the cinemas this year, and we look forward to a couple other animated / computer animation movies next year. We just posted up a trailer for the new Minecraft movie. Looks really fun, and it looks like they've heard some of the complaints of that last trailer and done some work with that, and it looks fun. My son saw it right before this, and he was like, man, that looks really good. Also, we have a How to Train Your Dragon live action, which is really exciting too, because those were some fun movies from DreamWorks, and now we're going to see it live action. Thank you guys for watching our review for Transformers 1, and we'll be back very soon to review an all-new Cinephellas movie. That's right, we're directing the new Michael Bay produced Transformers Hairpieces Assemble.
Transcendent.
So until the next Cinephellas movie review, I'm Uncle Henry Hill.
And I'm Logan Bay, signing out until the next movie review from Cinephellas. Cheers!